Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day today. And today we are on the eve of the Black Ops Cold War beta. The beta starts tomorrow on PlayStation 4. If you've already pre-ordered the game, you get early access starting tomorrow, I believe at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You get to play and get to try out the beta. We've already gotten to play the alpha. We got some good game time into the alpha. And supposedly Treyarch has made some changes into the beta from the alpha. So they took some of the criticism that we had about the alpha and they've made some changes for this next iteration of the multiplayer game. Now, I have not pre-ordered this game. I have not pre-ordered it. I'm not gaining early access unless somebody gets a code. You got a code, man. If you got a code that you're not using, you want to give it to your boy Butterbar, I'd be more than happy. I will do terrible and horrible things for a code at this point, just to try it out and just kind of see where it's at. Look, the topic of today's video is really, I have not pre-ordered this game. I have not pre-ordered Black Ops Cold War, just for the simple fact, really, of just kind of seeing how we were treated with Modern Warfare and how this game kind of turned out to be from the beta to what it is now, and actually kind of the entire lifespan of Modern Warfare and just kind of seeing where this game was at certain points in its lifespan. And really, out of what I've played in the alpha of the Black Ops Cold War alpha, you know what? I mean, it was a decent game. It was a decent, you know, multiplayer experience. But has that actually gotten me to the point where I want to pre-order the game? Has it gotten me to the point where, like, you know, yeah, we always kind of get into this conversation where we tell people, don't pre-order the game, what are you doing? Don't pre-order a game, you know, let it come out, let reviews come out, let people, you know, buy it when it first released, and that way you can kind of get your expectations of what the game has to offer. Never pre-order a game. And I'm kind of listening to that advice right now. Like, I know there's a lot of different things that comes with pre-ordering a game. There's different, you know, bonuses and stuff like that. But really, after playing the alpha for Black Ops Cold War, I'm not at this point where I really want to pre-order at this time. I'm not. Nothing is coming out at me where I'm like, I've got to play this game day one. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm planning on, if I buy this game, if I pre-order this game, it's going to be on Xbox. I'll play it on Xbox, which the beta for this is not until like the next weekend. But man, I don't know if am I wrong to feel this way? Am I wrong to feel this way to where, like, you know what, I don't feel like a good argument or a good way of, you know, convincing me to buy this game early? I don't know. To me, I don't feel like I'm there yet. I know there's a lot of people out there that have already pre-ordered the game on PlayStation 4, or PC or Xbox or whatnot. I know there's other people out there that have already done so. But I'm at this point right now where I don't feel like it doesn't feel like Cold War has made a great argument for me to buy it. Now, I know there's apparently, if you play the beta, there's some early access stuff to where you get, I think it's like a weapon variant and whatnot. So there are reasons to play this beta, and more than likely I will play this beta when it becomes open. But unless I get an actual code to play this thing early, you know, either tomorrow or Friday or whatnot, I just will probably wait until they open to see everything that they've changed, because that was actually one of the biggest teas that I believe Tony Flame, one of the designers of the developers over there at Treyarch, has argued and has said and announced that, you know what, there's been a lot of changes from the alpha into the beta that everybody will get to see when the beta gets released. So I'm anticipating that. I'm anticipating it when it becomes an open beta for allowing players to play it on PlayStation 4. I'm actually interested to see exactly what they've changed, because I don't know, man. I'm a little hesitant just because of what has happened in the past, the way that we've been treated with Call of Duty games in the past. I'm just not at that point to where I want to immediately give this company my money. I don't know. Maybe it's just weird. Maybe I'm just weird like that to where, you know, maybe eventually I'll pick the game up when it becomes released, or maybe, you know what, this is my biggest thing, is like, hopefully when this beta gets out tomorrow and people try it out, we get first impressions. You know, for somebody that's not going to pre-order the game yet, hopefully we get some good, you know, first impressions from people. Hopefully it's not like overwhelmingly like nobody has any bad things to say about it. Hopefully people are honest about it and actually giving their straight up opinion about the gameplay and whatnot. And I imagine some people will do that, but I think you have some shills out there that'll be like, oh my god, this game's amazing no matter how bad it is or horrible it is. It's the most amazing game ever. And it's like, no, I want to know, how is the gameplay, how is the mechanics, how are the weapons, how are the perks, how are this and that, and hopefully we get an honest response from people and not some BS corporate stuff where you have people that are kind of giving that corporate answer of how good games are and not really telling the truth about things. So, look, I think I'm in anticipation with everybody else. If you have not pre-ordered the game, you're pretty much like me. I haven't pre-ordered it. I'm just kind of waiting to see what other people have to say about it when this game, when the beta gets released and other people get their chance at it and try it out. But really, I don't know, man. I just can't pull the trigger. I don't know if that's just weird for me, but I cannot pull the trigger yet to actually make this purchase for Black Ops Cold War. Don't get me wrong though, man. I'm happy to actually see Modern Warfare go by the wayside. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Ground War. There's things about Modern Warfare I like, and you know, I might come back to this game every now and then and play some Ground War, play other stuff in this game. It's still a damn shame that Cold War doesn't have freaking Ground War. I don't know why. Like, why is that? Like, why do games take away? Like, I love Ground War, the big team battle, 64 players, and the fact that it only has 12v12, or I think it has like a 40-player game mode, but it's supposedly it's anything like Ground War. But god dang it, man, I love Ground War, man. I love the big maps, the amount of players that you have to fight, the kill streaks and everything work out beautifully on Ground War, and it just kind of sucks to know that, at least from so far, the beta's not going to have that, or like the full game might not even have that. I mean, hell, who knows at this point? We don't know exactly what game modes are going to be, you know, let out later on. You know, Warzone's coming out. They've already announced some game modes with the alpha into the beta, but I think that's what it is, really. I think, you know what, coming from Modern Warfare and into this new Black Ops Cold War game, there isn't anything in there that is speaking out to me on why I should actually spend my money or why I should take the time to pre-order this game, where it just seems like it seems like we're kind of going backwards. I don't know, maybe is that just me, that I feel like we're kind of going backwards, where like there's game modes in Modern Warfare that are not making a return or not making, you know, the leap over to Black Ops Cold War. I mean, there's all other game modes that I know people really enjoy and stuff like that, but like, I don't know. I can't fathom playing Black Ops Cold War and after having an amazing time and a fun time in Ground War, that Black Ops Cold War just doesn't have that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get surprised later on that, you know, maybe something like that gets put into the game. But I'm just at this point that I don't know if anybody else is at as well. But even though I know it's just a PlayStation 4 weekend right now that everyone's going to get to play it and whatnot, I really do hope we actually get some honest opinions from people, because I think that's the one thing that I'm looking for. I want to see what people's honest opinions are about the game, because if it's something that just is not screaming at me that it's going to be the most amazing thing ever, it's the best thing since sliced bread or something like that, it's going to be hard for me to kind of pull the trigger and to buy it, just because, well, if it's going to be like Modern Warfare just in the 80s in Black Ops Cold War, it's going to be like one of those things where I'm like, okay, well, why would I buy one when I already have the other? So I don't know, guys. I really hope that we get some honest and good opinions about the Black Ops Cold War beta. Hopefully we do get some good changes from the alpha. Hopefully there's some of the changes and critiques that people had about the alpha go into the beta, and we get to see some of those things that were changed. But really, I'm just gonna hold off, man. Unless you got a code, man, you wanna give it to your boy Butter, I'd be more than happy to try it out and give you guys my full impression on it. But just right now at this point, I'm not confident right now, and I'm a little hesitant on making the purchase, making the pre-order until we actually see kind of what's going on in the game, and hopefully we do get to see some good changes, and hopefully it actually turns out to be a pretty damn good game compared to Modern Warfare, and also compared to the, you know, other Black Ops games in the series. So guys, let me know in the comments below. Are you pre-ordering? Are you not? Are you holding off? Are you getting it? Are you trying it out tomorrow on the beta eve? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you guys think about the beta, you know, coming from the alpha. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you guys all next time.